Ever seen a license plate like this while driving? Reddit users in the Charlotte area have been wondering what it means and why someone would use this plate. WCNC Charlotte's Megan Bragg is getting the facts in today's Verify.
Well, this Reddit post has more than 150 shares and comments. The poster asked, has anyone seen this, and does anyone know why someone would use this? But we wanted to take it a step further and also ask if it's legal. So let's verify. Our sources, attorney Gary Monty, North Carolina Law, Matthews Police PIO Tim Aycock, the DMV, and the UNC School of Government. The plate reads private and has an earth sign on it. When we Googled this, it brought us to Amazon. You can see this license plate for sale is very similar to the one in the picture. On Amazon, it's called a sovereign citizen license plate. The plate also states on it no driver's license or insurance required and not for commerce use or private mode of travel. So what is a sovereign citizen? The UNC School of Government states it's a catch-all phrase referring to a variety of anti-government people and groups. They adhere to a view that the existing American government structure, including court and law enforcement, is illegitimate, and they retain individual common law exempting them from the authority of government institutions. The UNC School of Government says it's common for someone who considers themselves a sovereign citizen to issue their own driver's license and vehicle tags. But is it legal to drive with one of these license plates?
You have to have an active license tag with current registration on your car, or else you're going to get in more trouble than for obscuring the tag. That'll be a bigger ticket.
North Carolina law also states you cannot cover up or obscure your registration or license plate, or else you could get a ticket.
You're supposed to have your tag properly displayed, and that would not be a proper display of the tag.
In an email, Officer Aycock told us, no, these plates are not legal. Plates would have to be state issued. The DMV gives a list of alternative plates that are allowed, but this plate is not on the list. With your Verify, I'm Megan Bragg.
It was our pleasure to offer consultation to the Verify team at WCNC TV in Charlotte. Sovereign citizen license plates are one of dozens of issues we cover about the 500,000-strong and growing sovereign citizen movement in our bestseller publication, I Do Not Consent. Order yours today by scanning the QR code or clicking the link in the description. Also, please like, comment, and subscribe to our new channel. Now stay tuned for another report about license plates from QCTV San Diego.
Here's a little trivia question. Have you ever wondered what exactly the law is for front license plates in California?
This is something we should all know.
We should.
And we're about to know more about it, because joining us in studio, Sergeant Brian Pennings from the CHP to talk about that, as you always inform us and help us understand all these things going on with our vehicles and on the road. Let's talk about what exactly the law is when it comes to front license plates here in California, and also how it compares to other states.
Well, 5200 of the California Vehicle Code requires that if your vehicle is issued 2 license plates at the time of registration, it shall have both a front and a rear license plate. The front license plate shall be attached to the frontmost portion of the vehicle in a secure manner.
How do we know if it's issued 2 at the time?
Because there's only certain vehicles that aren't issued 2. So motorcycles, trailers, special construction vehicles, special equipment vehicles, those will only be issued 1. If it is a passenger vehicle or a pickup truck and those types of situations, they're issued 2 at the time.
Are there situations when you buy a used car, especially you buy it from somebody else, there's only 1 on there?
Correct.
Or you buy it new and somehow you don't end up with 2? What happens in those situations?
So first of all, with a used vehicle, if you purchase a used vehicle that only has 1 license plate, it's incumbent on you to contact the DMV and let the DMV know that. They have to report that front license plate that's missing or stolen. It's important you do so, because somebody could be using that other license plate inappropriately or on another vehicle that it ought not be on. In the instance where you have a new vehicle that doesn't have a front license plate, there is no such thing as a new vehicle in the state of California. In the state of California, in order for them to legally sell the vehicle in California, it shall have 2 license plates. What you more than likely have is a situation where a dealer has opted not to drill holes in the front of the vehicle to mount the license plate bracket.
Well, here in California, a lot of people are very concerned with their image. They may not like the look of that front license plate. So what is the exact purpose, the reason why, regardless of how you like or dislike how it looks, why it's needed?
I completely understand. So the purpose is for identification purposes. If your vehicle's stolen and there's a license plate reader or whatnot, you want that license plate to be on there so that we can identify and go get your vehicle or apprehend the person who took your vehicle. The other thing is, and people don't realize, it actually is a significant safety feature, and that is it's reflective. It doesn't require any lights or anything, and at nighttime it could attract light to your vehicle and identify your vehicle. And I'll give you, for instance, several years ago I was working graveyard out east in our mountains. We got a vehicle over the side. It was somebody passed by. They didn't know where they were, and it was up to us to go find them. We were able to go along the side of the freeway with our spotlight, and the one thing that shined back to us was the front license plate in the front of the vehicle that was over the side. We were able to go save the people that went over the edge. So it was the front license plate that reflected the back because all the light's been knocked out. It is a safety feature. I understand people's image. I understand their opinions on it, but the law says we have to have it.
All right, so let's talk about the different types of license plates given that point. Paper license plates, let's say you just bought a car and you have temporary, or the new digital ones that
Correct.
are being offered. How do they factor into that
So
point?
in the old days, remember the white piece of paper we used to put in our windshield,
Yeah.
we used to have the dealer plates. Much to the chagrin of the dealerships, those no longer exist, so they don't get the free advertising. It is not legal to have those paper license plates at all. The only paper license plates that are legal are the ones that are issued at the time you purchase your vehicle as temporarily to identify your vehicle. And the DMV is actually very, very quick. It happens within a week or two. They'll send you your new license plates. The digital license plates is a new program that you can contact DMV and see if you're interested in participating in that. See if you can get one of those for your. It's a test period that we're doing.
But it's not reflective in the same way as the
You know,
middle
Andrew,
ones?
I'm not sure exactly
Okay.
how that works. I think it lights up.
Okay.
I think it
because the paper
illuminates
ones
lights.
probably aren't as reflective.
No, the paper ones are
Yeah.
not reflective at all.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm not sure if you covered this, Sergeant Pennings, just yet, but how does California stack up against other states? It sounds like a very proactive law, perhaps not the same in other states.
Believe it or not, there's 30 states in our country that require front license plates. There are 20, obviously, that do not. If you are in a situation where, let's say you're military and you have your vehicle registered in a state like Tennessee. Tennessee doesn't require a front license plate. In fact, Tennessee doesn't even they only issue one license plate, regardless of your vehicle. And you're in California, there's an exemption for the front license plate. Obviously, they're not required to have a front license plate because their vehicle only came with one from the original state, and because they're active duty military, they're not required to have their vehicle registered in California.
When I was in Florida, I remember the license plate went with you, the owner. So if you sold the car, you take the license plate with you, and it's incumbent upon the new owner to get their own. So that's another different state. What about when people have things on their license plate, be it something that maybe covers it or makes it darker?
5201 of the California Vehicle Code prohibits you to put any form of covering over your vehicle, even if it's clear. Obviously, tinted will change the reflectiveness, but you can't put any cover at all over.
Does that include like a license plate frame?
Yes, if the license plate frame covers the month or date, it is illegal, or even the name of the state. If it obscures it, the license plate frame could be illegal. But one thing that we see sometimes is people will use a spray or a coating that they put over the license plate to make their license plate non-reflective for identification purposes. That also is illegal. Okay. You shall not put any coating on that license plate. And you need to understand that license plate doesn't belong to you. It's assigned to your vehicle. It's property of the state. It's the state of California owns that license plate.
Real quick, the black and the gold license plates here in California, are they reflective?
So if you can order a black and gold license plate from, if you have a classic car or whatnot, you can order one from DMV. They allow you to do that now. But if your license plate did not originally come in that color, you can't change it yourself. You need to order a new one from DMV. And they allow you, if you have a classic car, to get the old retro style license plates.
Okay.
All right, Sergeant Pennings, lots to unpack there for people to remember at home. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.